Sydney to face blackouts during 3-day mega-heatwave. The severe heatwave heading for Sydney on Friday could cause blackouts across the city as residents crank up their air conditioners to help them sleep through extremely humid nights. The Australian energy markets operator is urgently demanding an additional supply in anticipation of a shortfall as the heatwave brings temperatures reaching 45 degrees in what could be the 3 hottest days in February on record for NSW, according to the Sydney Morning Herald. AMO has predicted a 19 megawatt shortfall in the NSW region, which largely gets its energy supply from coal and gas, between 5 p.m. and 5:30 p.m. on Friday. It comes after 40,000 people in Adelaide lost power on Wednesday night as the heatwave sent temperatures soaring to 42 degrees. Overwhelming demand for electricity forced South Australian power networks to start load shedding in order to conserve power, plunging parts of the state into darkness shortly before 7 p.m. on Wednesday. Power networks said the blackouts only lasted half an hour, but thousands of people were forced to swelter through the heat with no air conditioning. Victoria has become the heatwave's latest victim, with temperatures on Thursday expected to reach 45 degrees in some parts of the state. The temperature rose to 31 degrees overnight in Melbourne and is expected to hit 37 degrees in the city by the end of the day, making it one of the state's hottest days yet this summer. The city's southern suburbs were forecast to get brief relief with a cool change between 1 p.m. and 2 p.m. We are going to see relief in the southern suburbs in the early part of this afternoon, but because the change is quite slow-moving and is not a very strong change, we are not going to see the relief in northern parts of Victoria, or even the northern suburbs of Melbourne, until late in the day, senior meteorologist Claire Yeo told The Age. Mildura and other rural towns in northwest Victoria will take the brunt of the heat as the temperature reaches a scorching 45 degrees, according to the Bureau of Meteorology. The heatwave is the result of hot air being pushed south from central Australia by a wind shift, senior BOM meteorologist Dr. Chris Godfrey told the ABC. We've had this fairly stagnant mass of air over the interior of the continent. The winds have turned northerly, so some of that very hot air is now going to move across Victoria, he said. Portland and Warrnambool in the state's southwest will dodge the heatwave's intensity, with temperatures only reaching the mid to late 20s thanks to a cool change. The heatwave will continue to move north on Thursday night, and areas of Victoria's northwest and northeast will see simmering temperatures in the low to mid-40s until Saturday, Dr. Godfrey told ABC. The state has issued burn bans in central regions, including Mallee and Wimmera, and a health alert was released on Thursday morning, encouraging people to stay cool by drinking water and avoid being in the sun for long periods. Meanwhile, Sydney will again be battered by the heat following 2 days of heavy rain.